Yo. How's it going? Okay. I got one thing I want to do before starting. And that is, I'm going to try... I think I figured out what actually happened to my mouse. And I think this is going to be kind of an easy fix. I just got it now. So I can't really put like a heat shrink tube onto my... I do have one. Would that be dumb? I feel like it would be stupid, but I feel like it would be a quicker idea. Is this gonna work though? Oh yeah, this is fine. I hope I don't waste the heat shrink tube. So, bought my mouse, but it's really worn out. And I think from it rubbing up against the edge of my computer desk, I think that's what kind of happened. And I kind of unplugged it and replugged it back in, and it worked really good. So I'm just gonna try to fix that real quick. As well as I did a ton of work on Ganon. I got pretty much from 3.5. We don't do it quick. We do things the hardest complicated way possible. Oh, absolutely. Dude, like, I'm not even kidding. I am actually kind of the king of doing things the hardest way and also the worst way possible. And that is something that I have been, in lack of a better sense, made fun of for at work, or is that, like, I do things very, very complicated, and then, you know, I get it done. There's better ways of doing it, but I definitely do get it done. But yes, I haven't been made fun of for at work before about doing things extremely difficultly. A pizza and crash her bumper? Nice. Dented. As long as it's not a write-off. As long as it's not what somebody else was speaking of, like frickin' people crashing and stuff. Frickin', I don't know, somebody was definitely not paying attention, and then somebody got their rear driver's side wheel caved in today while I was doing some running around. And I mean, like, frickin' caved in. The other vehicle was more or less kind of okay. The other vehicle, not so much. But the point is that the other vehicle was incredibly totaled. So definitely somebody was not paying attention. Was probably turning. And got frickin' wheel caved in. There you go. Alright! I thought you just wasn't paying attention. I always never pay attention. Don't know in terms of I'm stupid. Hey, we all are. We all make mistakes once in a while. Can't be perfect 100% of the time. Okay, I'm just gonna plug my mouse and replug it back in real quick. And last time it worked perfectly after that, so I'm just gonna do that. Also, I'm just gonna put my tape back. Skyrim, hell. Which is definitely a game I need to get into. Or into streaming. Oh my god. Okay. play Skyrim with a guitar. That's the plan. You know, surprisingly enough, that's not on my list. I talked about it so much. It's not on my list. Yeah, right. I have it for the Switch. And I definitely can play it nicely and easily. Oh my god. Thanks, how do you think a game like Dead Rising would play on the guitar? Like, is that something you think it would be fun to play or entertaining to stream? I think so. If that's a game I'm thinking of, yes, it would be. I ate a lot. I ate a lot and it made me feel like I'm out of breath. Okay. That. I don't have a frickin' thing. Okay. I'm gonna do some real quick. Alright, there we go. I covered Wars, you know, links to whenever Dead Rising streamed exactly. I covered Wars, as in Holy Wars, with guitar, you know. That kind of war. Ba-da-bam, 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 ba-da-bam. Played, ow, my finger. Grin a tiny bit, hell yeah. The half notes suck. Oh, when you have to like bend a note. It's all about your embouchure and tongue work. At least for sorry, harmonica it is. All right, boink. Hi. You know what? I'm gonna toss this. As you can see, my guy is entirely black with line. I did like maybe under 2/3 of the work so far. Dreamcast at your work for $150 is so tempted. Hell yeah. Play Megadeth and Baldi's Basic. There you go. I'll play some Megadeth with Baldi's Basic. How about that? Ice Cube game. Hell yeah. Hello Kitty Ice Cube tray. So is the Ice Cubes in the shape of Hello Kitty's head? Which I'm guessing it is. The cat head with the bow on it. That way is bow. You know, I've heard that those freaking Hello Kitty guitars are actually really good. Or you can get some that are really good. It's like a hit or miss, but like they are apparently like decent guitars. Like I know that they came back at some point. I have the freaking, I set up my mouse. There we go. So yeah, my mouse should be working a lot better now. And whoops. There's a finger over at the hole. Yes, I know that Eric Ramos, he has a couple tutorials about like how to play Ocarina. Dude is amazing. He has a wicked Ocarina collection, by the way. Hello Kitty wasn't a cat. What do you mean he was? She wasn't a. Oh, it wasn't a cat. I don't know. What, was a bunny? Baldi's Basic was stupid. It has some interesting points, at least in the first game. I watched a lot of his videos. Hell yeah. Dude, his covers are great. She's an SCP. Some cat person. Came here 2015, 2026. What, the fact that you had to go get books for somebody because they had eating practice or whatever the hell the stupid lore was. Funny funny enough, as stupid as it is, honestly, like, freaking the gameplay was actually not too bad with trying to figure stuff out. And the fact that, like, you could also kind of, like, make it harder for yourself by, like, making everything, like, you know, wrong. And gotta figure that out. And gotta sweep, you know, that old chestnut. For the love of God, no! Give me the stupid line. Granny used to scare you as a kid. Granny Kitty from Hello Kitty. Oh my God, can you stop clicking on more stupid lines and just get rid of that one? Thank you. I mean to re-click that, aren't I? Nope, okay, that's good. Okay, we're good, we're cool, we're good. Okay, you know how hard it is when you're looking at, something like this, and you just see like 500,000 lines like this, and you're just trying to clear out so many stupid Lego words? It's stupid, let me tell you. Stupid! I do it to myself. This is me when she was 15. She was a dick. She was insanely rude. And there's zoom. Yeah, I know, right? And if I do this right now, because I got like multiple words, actually it's kind of working out. For the most part, like I got kind of everything going. And I got the thing working on my mouse too. And if I need to get like any other friggin' thing going there, I can do that. But so far, I need to just frickin'... Actually, I will need Control L as well. Right now, I do have Control L. Never mind, I got the button I need. Really, Control L is probably the button I most use. One lawsuit per logo miss, yeah, pretty much. $1 million per logo, how about that? Per Lego logo. Even that little tiny piece right there, $1 million. One single line because it was exactly where the Lego was, $1 million. Got $1 million lying around, $1 million. I wish I had $1 million lying around. So I finally tested out mixing in a bit of sawdust with cat litter, and honestly, the cat, A, loves it, 2, it smells great, and 3, it works really damn well. And I'm glad, because now it's going to save me a bit of cash. Little random talking point, I guess. You know, something that I was trying to think about. Told you could borrow later from you, cool, and get right on it. Can you email it to me? I have my business email in my bio, you know. Well, not in the description, the bio. You're on my channel. Maybe I'm play Bubsy 3D. Actually, it is written on my list. Me and my buddy were talking about it. That will be the game on Tuesday, funny enough. I think I'm just gonna put my foot down and I'll just play it. It's funny you mentioned that, because we were actually playing that. Because, there's something he kept on referencing, and like, he's like, yeah, it's from Bubsy 3D. And I'm like, huh. Maybe it's time. The calling. The Bubsy calling. Bubsy, da 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 da, Bubsy doo doo. Can't wait to see the agony. Oh, there will be agony. Whether it's an easy game or not, there will be friggin' agony. There will be some agony. Oh my God, there will be agony. Do 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 agony. Do 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 do. I know I need to get rid of studs too. I need to pay attention to what studs I'm getting rid of though. That's Bubsy, do 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 Bubsy. Damn it, because that will be the next thing I will need to start fishing through. Is all the friggin' studs. That will be quicker. Can't wait. Intro already updated. Hell yeah. Happy singing about suffering got you. Hell yeah. Now we're talking. See, there's nothing wrong with being happy about suffering, you know? You gotta find the joy in suffering. It's the secret spice of life. Fucking that. This will get up rude. I know, it freaking sounds like what summer does to me. God, I was so tired this weekend. You know who decided I wasn't tired anymore? The friggin' cat. Pretty much like I've just been hammering on this probably for almost the entire weekend now. I don't think I'll actually be done. I mean, it will be a big project, and it is something I'm just trying to, you know, focus on and stuff and trying to get done. Oh, right in the snoot. Right in the frickin' snoot. Doo-doo. No, fricassee. Whoops. Suffering song. Such a great ballad music too, honestly. Like freaking super happy. Gee, I ain't gonna lie to you, that's a healthy piece of real estate. We got the friggin' Markiplier letter and the healthy piece of real estate letter. Hello, there she be. Gee, sir, it's boring around here. I'm sorry. What, you want me to start friggin' jingling keys? You want me to have frickin' the train surfer thing playing as well? My boy. Am I being boring? Subway Surfers, that's the one, yeah. Because I could do this for a bit, and I know it's going to still be more, and I can just start doing some stuff. Q would be excited for jingling keys. There you go. I really wonder what my dogs would think if I start jingling the keys. Because they hate everything that I kind of show them as far as I understand. Except for food. Yeah, tramp stamp of Infinity Nikki. Nice. Maybe I should get a tramp stamp of just Lego, just plastered, you know? Thank you for that information, yeah. Pay you. I think you. Okay, actually, funny thing you mentioned that. It is actually possible to get advertisement tattoos, and I think they can. They wouldn't pay you, no, but I think you can ask them if they, if they want you, or if you could just advertise, yeah, like an advertisement tattoo. But apparently, it's a thing. It's an actual thing. Tattoo Lego on your bald cap. Not even bald. I mean, technically, you can still, like, shave your head, get a tattoo, and then just grow your hair back. All you have to do is just nair your hair. And smack you. There you go. That's a healthy relationship there. And a little schmack. You know, place my hands over the Lego man gripper hands. There you go. And then get the Lego branded shoes. Are you gonna type? I just won't even type with boxing gloves on. Also another great reference. That tattoos will make you pass out easily. Yeah, so heard. He'll sleep 12 hours a day and that's just sleep better. Dude, I miss the days when I'd be able to sleep 12 hours a day, no problem. I wish for them days back. Like how highlighting is delayed when you click on them, or it just looks that way. No, it's delayed. It actually is delayed. It used to be worse. When I had like 3.5 million, it took forever for it to click. Like, this is actually a lot quicker now. To put it this way, this is what I've been doing for like 5 hours. Actually, almost 6. Like, off stream. A funny thing is, also from like when I finished off yesterday, I actually had to restart. Is it guinea pig dinner time? Don't eat the guinea pig. Don't be Zoidberg. Don't be Berging it. This is Pentium 2 lag, and I forgot to overclock it this morning. Actually, I had to. Funny thing you mentioned that. Because of Elden Ring, I had to turn off my overclocking. Like all of it. I should probably turn it back on. Now I'm thinking about it. I do look potato-ish. I do definitely look potato-ish. Used to call one of my old cats a potato all the time. Because he was definitely a couch potato. Can I reach it? Yeah, I can. Whoops. Is there a sound of you cooking? So she started screaming. Jesus. 3 guinea pigs in her kitchen. Pets. Oh, Jesus. Can't be too much meat. They're like 2 freaking pounds. Well, I mean, people eat squirrels, so. %fat, yeah. That's why there's a way to render without Legos. Or does that work? No, it doesn't work with exporting models, unfortunately. In Studio, yes. But when I bring it back to... when I bring it into Blender, no, it just... It doesn't do it. I can't get it without the Lego, which pisses me off. There probably is a very roundabout way of doing it, but I don't know if I'll be able to load it in. If there is, then yes, that'd be great. Because you know how much time of work it would save me? About, so far, counting right now, 6 hours. So, like, you can get it without... Oh, jeez. Showing, like, the wording and stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of the faces right now. I could save that. Boop. What am I doing? Because I tried looking into it, I don't know, probably just really quickly, honestly. And the multiple different ways I tried didn't really work out, or I just really thought stupidly. But as far as I understand, I can't load it in without having the Lego written on it. There probably is a way. I'm already this far deep. Oh god. To be honest, I might also just play a game later if this is going to be like the majority of what I'm doing today. was right next to the kitchen, so that's why she hears you. Oh, man. So much out more than before. Nice. Well, especially, like, if your pets have, like, more room to run around and stuff. I want to make a model in Majora's Mask, but I think it'd be a lot of work. If you're, like, trying to hand make a model, yes. If you can, if you have, like, a model that, like, if you can find it and export it, you should be able to. But if you... Really? Like, honestly, most of the work is just making the model itself and trying to get the bones to be animated with what you need. It's enough work. If you know what you're doing, it probably just mostly just come down to making the model, animating it. That's if you're doing that. Or if you're doing like what I'm doing, which is basically just trying to line up crap for the models to work. Modeling up crap, let me tell you. Bam 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 scoobity doobity doo 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 doo. Sir, you're upside down. Alright, how many faces am I at now? 1.39. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Scoobity beep ba doo, scoobity doo doo. Honestly, Song, the one thing I would probably recommend is if you really are curious or thinking about trying it, look up tutorials first things first. The best way to do it, or just kind of just go, you know, balls out and just start working on it like I did. I'm just gonna do this real quick. Boink. And change this one model. Honestly, yeah, like freaking. It takes it's not the biggest learning curve, but like, you know, it's for in my case, or in cases of if you're just trying to change a model, it's enough work, but it's definitely doable. If you're trying to, you know, make a fresh new model, it does definitely take a little bit more work for sure. Lynx, I know you won't like music, but there's this one video of the song I could clearly see. Darky, and the whole video is made in Blender and 64 graphics. It's so cool. It actually does sound pretty neat. There's like a lot of like freaking things that like people have done with the N64. In the freaking thing. What am I thinking about? I found the most cursed image by looking at Lego Breath of the Wild mod on Google Images the other day. Nice. But yeah, I know, like, people have like figured out what you can do with the N64. It's wild what the N64 is actually still capable of. Like, for some of the stuff that some people figured out, especially when it comes to like lighting and shading, and loading in, the N64 is capable of a lot of things. It does require a bit of workaround and like how things kind of get loaded in. But definitely the N64 was highly unutilized, if I remember correctly. It doesn't say it was made in Blender, but I bet it was, yeah. Or some kind of friggin' 3D modeling software. Going 333 games is so cool. Hell yeah, you are. I don't even own that many pieces of Lego. For the love of God, thank you for clicking on it. Ba-da-bow. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-dow. Ba-ba-bow. Ba-ba-da-bow. But yeah, like I said, if this is literally what it's gonna mostly be for today, there, like, freaking, I'll give it till like 9:30, then I'll probably just play a game afterwards. Because, like I said, I'm gonna be working on this for a while. There's a lot of things I need to learn too, like brand new things I didn't get to learn yet. Am I gonna remember it? No, but am I gonna figure it out? We'll see, TM. Okay, yeah, my mouse has been working a lot better now. I'm happy. There you go, I fixed my mouse. I don't have to buy a new one. I did find a gaming mouse at Dollarama for $4.09, which is what, but it's very tiny, and I'm pretty sure my hand would not be able to comfortably use it. But it is wired. And it doesn't have any other buttons. It basically just has RGB. It's just mostly just a wired part. I need it. I just have one more mouse I just need to fix, but I know it's the actual button that's worn out on it. But honestly, no, like I said, Song, like if you do just look up like tutorials and stuff, look up like the channel is called Peyton, but there's a bunch of X's in between the letters. And there's also one more. But Peyton's the one where he changes Link's model to Master Chief. And yeah, I kind of followed that, and hey, I've kind of learned for this. You see the Mario Galaxy GBA update? That's from the Life with Toby or Game with Toby, right? It's something with Toby. He's been working on frickin'... It's 24 today? Jesus. A guy made TP's Orden Village as a month for working at a time. That video also popped up on my feed earlier, and I didn't see it because I didn't have time. It's not a Game with Toby then. Okay. But that person I mentioned, he got Minecraft working on the Game Boy Color, which is working pretty good. Mario 64 is working really well on the Game Boy Advance, and also the 3DS and the DS. And one more game, I forget. I don't think it was Galaxy. But Mario Galaxy on Game Boy Advance, I wonder how that actually would work. I've been watching like so much of like people just like developing games and or even just like modding in games that already exist onto other consoles that shouldn't be on. And it's super cool. Super cool. I've been getting to like way more of the creative stuff recently too. Like even like music stuff I've been watching a lot of. I've been watching a lot of people who like recreate guitar tones. And I've been enjoying those videos a lot too. But game creation, yeah, it is a Toby guy? Okay, cool, yeah. I know you're, yeah, I think he just did release that not too long ago. But yeah, no, like freaking, no, like the stuff he does is super cool. I've been trying to follow his channel. It's really, it's awesome. Again, I love it when people do stuff. Therefore, I also do stuff. I know for the most part, people watch me to do games and stuff, which is why I try to leave this only one day. I know yesterday I also did it too, and there was like that 1 week. But mostly I want to try catching up on stuff of making some of this. Because I've been having a lot of fun doing this, as you can tell. If I'm spending friggin' over 6 hours doing just this, of getting rid of Lego on the pieces, you mean the writing, you know what I mean. I think I am, you know, into doing this, you know, right? But, no, like, frickin'... Like I said, this won't be the only thing I'll do. There'll be other stuff I want to do, too. But so far, this has been main thing that has piqued my curiosity, number one, that I've been enjoying doing, as you can tell. Especially if I'm just getting rid of all these friggin' faces. God. The funny thing is, I'm actually like... I've already cleared out all that. I cleared out the tail. I cleared out everything going down to the legs that I need to. I still have like the studs and stuff, but I've done a lot. Oh, and the head's done, I think. Yeah, it looks like it's done. Maybe part of the hair? Yeah, part of the hair. I am assuming, like me, where you see people do something and then you do it for like 12 months before seeing something else you want to do. Sort of. Still for like years for sure that I enjoy doing stuff. But I like learning new things. Like, even though if it's like not something major, but like actually soldering. Soldering is one of those things I kind of do that, but it's kind of like on and off kind of deal. Well, work on like tiny projects and then like eventually be like, okay, I'm gonna go start, you know, work on something else. Whoops. But you know, it's like one of those you learn a new skill kind of deal. And even though it's like still like pretty simple what I'm doing, I'm still learning a lot about like stuff design wise, you know, 3D modeling wise, which, you know, I learn a lot of stuff about, even just building wise. Oh, speaking of like building stuff, again, like I do definitely want to be working more on the Lego Jackson as well, which I know I keep on talking about that, but again, I've just been doing this. On your headphone cable, hell yeah. It's like mine where you can just kind of take it off. But unlike mine, hopefully yours is also partially Bluetooth. Which, those headphones are actually pretty decent. But I still prefer, like, you know, if I can just replace a cable. Doesn't need to be Bluetooth because I don't really bring these anywhere. I'm happy my mouse has been working pretty alright. Sometimes it still seems like it's throwing up an issue, but so far it's been working really damn well. And is it? Yeah, it's perfectly exactly where I need to be. Good. I will not be ruining my mouse anymore. Trademark. TM. Registered. But no, this has been like super fun to do. The thing is that like if I'm like really into something, sometimes I'll just like really spend time on it. Henceforth the whole playing video games and guitar thing. Yes, I have the Bose headphones, but I can't use the mic and headphone and Bluetooth at the same time. Okay. Audio started sounding compressed. That makes sense. Because sending and receiving with Bluetooth is not really that great. You can do a cell phone too, actually. If you are trying to send pictures from your phone to your computer, if you have Bluetooth, you can just transfer stuff over Bluetooth. So can we play Repo now? I can't afford the game yet. But I know it's like a, you know, there's like a bunch of like freaking multiplayer games I know I definitely need to get into as well. The multiplayer slop. Talking to your husband, there you go. No, it's was it the friend slop? I think, I don't know. People give stuff weird names nowadays for stuff. Friend slop, that's the one, thank you. Gotten to the point where everybody's just kind of calling everything just garbage. Whether it's good garbage or bad garbage, it's just all garbage. Dang it. A gift I won in Repo. Hell yeah. Me too. Tired of this slop, dude. I am too. I don't know. I'm just. I just want to have fun. I am having fun. Speaking of which, I haven't had a sloppy Joe in forever. It sounds delicious. I know soon enough I want to really start eating healthy again, hopefully when I'm able to afford it. Probably by the end of August. I'm trying to just manage my money as well, and like frickin', I go super deep into that, but like frickin', I'm hoping I can start eating a lot healthier again, and then frickin', hopefully then I can start having like a tiny bit of side money so I can actually kind of like get games and stuff. They're trying to find a job, hell yeah. It's not working out so far, dude. Okay, I want to talk about this real quick because I actually found, like, you know, it's also okay. There's multiple problems, and I've kind of figured out a new problem that's kind of happened recently. Actually, no, not even recently. It's been for like multiple years. And it's something that I've thought about, and it bugs the shit out of me. So, say if you are a great candidate for the job, But say if they have like a bunch of other people and they're like, it just kind of feel iffy because like, I don't know, whatever reason. But they somehow keep on going back to your resume, whether you know it or not. Sometimes they'll be like, I don't know, do you think this person's still looking for a job? And then not even call you. Unless you have an inside source saying, yes, they are looking for a job. That's happened to me now, as far as I heard from people 3 times. Mind you, I am like freaking employed, but like freaking no, like when I was like looking for jobs and stuff like that, freaking. That happened about 6 years ago. Yeah, about 6 years ago, and then it happened twice, not too long ago. And what's known as bad off we could be, but we only have like $300 per month for groceries and necessities, the rent and all that shit. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, freaking, it's hard to make a living. I could also say that with Canada too, where like freaking money's just kind of like a nice thought. It's more of a nice gesture than it is actually like good for your freaking future. I hate going to grocery stores, dude. I hate seeing listings for apartments and stuff because I'm like, how do people expect this price? Constantly. Whoops. Actually, that was actually the thing I wanted. Grab it, but whatever. I hate to constantly complain, but I don't know, like freaking, I look at it a lot and it just annoys the crap out of me. I've been going to Dollarama so much, but like, they just don't have like healthy foods, right? So freaking, I don't know, I gotta figure that out. Okay, I can't do that piece. Did I accidentally? Oh no, I didn't delete it. Do. I told my mom my ex left before giving back the money. I lent her for car payment. Ooh. I was like, don't think about it. I'm sending you the money. Oh, nice. But yeah, definitely if you're lending people money, don't ever expect to get it back. As bad as it sounds, pretty much like, of course, if you are the person borrowing money, always try to be the person to pay it back. But it kind of goes that way of like, if you're lending people money, like freaking, it's that whole thing of like, you can't really just expect it to always get it, to always make it back. And unfortunate. This blows our money, yeah. This is the worst thing to do, especially if you're borrowing money from people. Freaking make use of it. No, don't just use it for fun. Unless you are borrowing money for fun in that kind of situation, you know. Funding has gone down 85% since you broke up. Your bank told you that. Nice. At least you know that you're saving a lot of money. And especially in this day and age, yeah, saving your money is the best thing you can do right now. As much as the economy really does insist on like to heal up is to spend money for it, I would still reckon to say, you know, save your money. Things will go down eventually if people just, you know, can't really just spend on garbage. making absolutely nothing and just working at this place because I like it and I want to help them and learn. There you go. Hey, honestly, babe, that's not a bad thing to do. Like I said, freaking learning a skill is not a bad thing to do. But is there something you've never done before? And plus, if you are going to be buying and selling games too on the side too, then like freaking you'll kind of have an idea of like what things are worth and like being able to like, you know, pricing out stuff with like selling of people too. Oh, there's so much Lego. And like I said, I gotta work on the studs later too. With that, I need to figure out what I need to do as well. It'd be rough when you lose your stuff. Oh, let me tell you. I hear ya. But it's always that thing of like, you know how like people say whenever like you break up and stuff like that, you work on yourself kind of stuff. Or like, you know, when stuff starts going down, you know, you start working on yourself. Honestly, dude, it's the best thing you could do. As much as like what people say. And thunder and lightning are so frightening. Dang it. Life's all that and a box of chocolates, let me tell you. And let me tell you, eating a full box of chocolate is also not healthy, but delicious. Dang it. Start buying Legos and build stuff. I don't know. Yeah, stuff. So my goal is, hopefully I can get around like down to 200,000-ish before needing to planar it. Or put planar decimate and stuff. Yeah, I could go from 13 years ago. That was nice. Stay up all night talking about. Maybe that was everyone from school doing. Needed that for sure. Man. Alright, how much is this gonna save? I'm at 139. Still looks like I've done nothing. Okay, 139, 122. Alright, how much does it change if I go to planar? Once it decides to load. 694. Yeah, so I definitely need to get it down as low as I can and then frickin' some more after that. And I can still reduce it by a couple angle limits. Let's try 9, I guess. 9's usually a safe one. Although 8 is also going to do as well. It's going to probably bring it down to like 3, 4. 3, wow. I don't know how good it's going to be, but that might turn out all right. Boop. Special to each other. There you go. Yeah, like I said, I'll definitely be at this for a while there. So like I'm just gonna do this for a while and I'll probably just pop on like Mario Builder afterwards. some Mario built. And I'll get frickin' Bubsy later. Damn it. Just like I said, I want to start doing that because, like, yeah, we'll be playing some Mario Builder on Monday, and then frickin' Tuesday, I think is when I'm gonna start frickin' Bubsy. It's hilarious how, like, frickin' you mentioned that, my friend mentioned that, it's on my list. Somebody else mentioned that way earlier, like weeks ago. Dang it. I do see that little spot thing. I go spending every day with someone to no time at all. Doing these things like we fell asleep together every night and skin to skin. And now I don't see you, like, yep. Dude. Oh, okay. There you go. There's definitely, plenty of fish out in the sea. Gotta keep your line out there. But like I said, sometimes you could just use a little bit of time, you know, alone, just like freaking just work on yourself, save up on some cash, work hard, get your health back in order, friggin' if you need to. Stuff like that, and then just, you know, help work on like some priorities before some stuff, yay. I have a job for a bit, so it's good, even if it's shit pay, yeah. Do 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 do. Dang it. Dang it. Taking game DVD, VHS, and price them what I think is fair. And yeah, and honestly, again, like that's actually pretty darn cool. And again, it's like a different kind of skill that you get to learn too. Like, in kind of like you learn the skill of being able to evaluate things. And honestly, I freaking love that, because I am bad for that. I feel like I am usually pretty fair. If anything, whenever I go buy stuff, usually it's like, if I need to go out and get it, usually I'll just hawk them down $20 at least for gas. And usually people are pretty okay with that. And like freaking, because like if I find something that's like a fair price, I'll be like, okay, that minus $20 for me to go pick it up. That's about it. That's usually what I ask for. Need more consoles though, because don't really have one of each to test with, and we can't find a P Vita. Okay. You only using mine, bro? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so use your PS3 controllers for comp. I'm like, hell no. Tell them that you don't know what a console is. I'm guessing at this point you kind of already, they already know. Tell them that you forgot what a console is now. Tell them to get their own. I mean, they're trying. I mean, at that point, it'd basically just be like advertising. It is a time to go yard sailing, so if you can try to find some for like cheap, like if you just kind of like wheel around and just like look around, maybe. That'll probably be a bit of bucks on your side too, as well, like to be able to fill up some inventory as well. So, to be honest, that is actually something they could try if you're feeling down to it. Because that's something that my buddy used to do. Like before he started up doing, he goes to more conventions that he does actually have like his own like set store. And like freaking he makes good money doing it too. He for years, he used to just go to like yard sales and stuff and just pick up inventory. And that's what he did before starting up a store. Not like saying anything, but it sounds like the people who made the store kind of sound like they just want to open up a store, or they had some stuff to sell, and then they want to like make a store, right? I'm guessing that's what the whole situation is with the store you're working at. Which again, it's still not that bad. Oh boy. Dang it. I'm just here working and to hopefully learn to run a game store, and they won't open up with no one. I'll try to run that. My dreams to run by the inventory of that one shop to start with. Yeah. And it's also like, you know, if you know somebody who fixes consoles too, so you could buy broken consoles, you'll always have like that one parts console or a couple, and then you'll be able to like try to fix up some other ones, and then just have that one for like spare parts, or eventually fix it. Just little stuff like that. God, there's so many lines. How many can you count on the screen right now? It's like how many jelly beans? Whoops. That's not a letter. If I can establish it in downtown, just change the name there and set. Yeah. So I mean, you could just run it as like a small branch if you do, if it is like still theirs, but like you could probably just run it as like a small bit of a different name. Because at least then it would possibly still be easy to find it, because you're not looking at like the same two names, but like seeing the wrong address or like something like that. You know what I mean? All right, there's a ton more Lego faces. Down. All right, tab. 174, almost under a mil. Which, yes, I know I have like a bunch of like little random letters or frickin' other Lego frickin' things I missed. I'm getting to it. And to be honest, for the most part, I was doing it the slow way because of my mouse was just giving me problems, and I learned that my mouse isn't really completely broken. So like, again, like I do want to fix up my old iPod. I haven't really gotten the courage to try fixing it yet. I think all I have to do is just add in one more wire, and I think it's just gonna be fine. Because one of the traces broke. So one of the pads lifted, but I think it's a pad that wasn't important, so I think I lucked on that. Because the other pad is the bridge. The problem is one of the other pads did lift, but like it was with a trace and part of that broke. So I kind of need to solder it back onto the trace to be able to fix it. And I need to do that, and that I'm still feeling very uncomfortable for. So I have to kind of like build up like myself to try to be able to fix that. I'm still very weird with, we have a 30 gigabyte iPod 3rd gen at the shop. Nice. How much? The OG 3rd gen, yeah. Like, okay, yeah. Perfect. How much? Honestly curious, like actually how much? I'm still kind of curious on how much they go nowadays, because it kind of like they trade up in prices like throughout the years. Like they were really expensive. Okay, so like they went from like kind of cheap to kind of expensive to back to cheap, And then it went really expensive. Then it went quiet, so it went kind of back to cheap. And now I think they've kind of gotten back up in prices because I think a lot of people have been going a little bit more analog. And because they're like heavily modifiable, and which I want to do to this one. I'm hoping if this one works, like it's already modified. I had to repair the headphone jack. It has a SD card slot in it. And I had to replace the battery in it too. So I want to build it back up to fix it. The problem is when I took it apart, I actually, funny enough, didn't break it myself, like through force. It literally just broke because it was dropped so much. Not for sale. We use it for the stores. Oh, okay, yeah, no kidding. But that model's iPod, nice. But yeah, no, I busted out my old iPod. I've been trying to fix it for like years because I want to use it again. Because to be honest, I freaking hate using my phone. I see you, I see you, I see you. Like a friggin' 30-pin connector. It is, I think it's a 32-pin connector if I remember correctly. Here's the thing. Again, with the mods, you can get a mod of it. Like, you can basically just buy, like, I think it's an already existing shell that I think has haptic feedback, Bluetooth, and USB-C in it. And that's the one thing I want to get. And then, you know, changing the thing on it, and then just basically just installing music and then just going with it. I would like to get another MP3 player that could probably use Wi-Fi or whatever, but like frickin' yeah. I love USB-C modded DS, same. Oh, same. Actually, speaking of which, because my blue one broke, if I could fix up my blue one to do that, that'd be great. Because my plan is I would love to have like a dual synth setup. And I want to run a couple. I need to get a new audio interface. I need a bigger audio interface. I need to get like some breakout cables that go. Actually, if I do make the hexaphonic pickup or buy the Submarine C one, then there's multiple ways of doing some things, anyways. Which is going to be 1/8" jack or 8mm jack into 2/4" jacks mono. So stereo into two separate monos, or stereo 8mm jack into XLR, which would be the second way to go. So headphone to XLR or dual mono. We got a guy we're gonna work with who repairs consoles. I'm gonna charge like $35 an hour for him and pay like $25 an hour when he does it. Yeah. Funny thing is, I actually used to repair, or at least attempt to repair controllers for a bit. My soldering iron could not touch the solder of Xbox 360 or Xbox One controllers. I can't do it. I tried it for a long time, and it can melt some. Even if I would try to mix in some lighter solder, it would heat it up. But like I can't get rid of it. It doesn't get hot enough to be able to like melt properly. So I had to stop. I couldn't do it. But like PS2s and stuff like that, they're like I was able to do that, but like, because they had a ton of Xbox One controllers to fix, and I really want to try getting to that. Plus, also, I want to try modding a Xbox One controller for the headstock of my guitar. That's one of my plans, but I do need a stronger soldering station. Which, honestly, dude, if you really want to learn a skill, that. Oh, and repairing freaking 3DSs. I do need to repair the circle pad on my old DS. Although it's gotten to the point now where like it kind of like hardened up. So even though it's like really busted up, it feels fine. My 3DS one is still really good. It's like bubbling on one end. That's about it. But it feels great. If there's like a sleeve I could put on top of it so I can actually kind of like protect it some more, I'd be down for that. That's another video series I like to watch too, is people repairing shit of laptops and stuff, like Salem laptops or Salem computers. Salem something. Salem repairs? I forget. It's Salem something. Either way, the guy repairs laptops there, and I think he just finished doing his last one he's ever gonna do, because getting parts is like impossible for cheap. which sucks because like it's not that repairs is kind of dying, it's more like repairs are kind of being impossible. Thing is that like I think it's starting to get to a point now where people are, I've been seeing it on YouTube, but like people making their own phones, making their own like laptops and stuff there, and hell, people even making their own chips, and eventually be able to like 3D print something so you can kind of make your own freaking ICs and crap. Which at that point, I am interested to see what the future of technology is going to be like, because I know it's going to get heavily regulated to shit. Because obviously, you know, when people are going to start being able to make their own, it's going to make companies kind of lose a lot of money because people will be able to make it their own stuff. Apparently, what is it? 3D printing is like some kind of like problem in California right now or whatever. Or like there's like a lot of like freaking talks about it there. What am I trying to think of? Regulations. There's a bunch of regulations on 3D printing, which is really stupid. But I went back to that old adage of like, you wouldn't 3D print a car, would you? And at this point, I think in everybody's life, yes, because it's more affordable. And honestly, the material is way too readily available to get. It would be impossible for people not to be able to get it for cheap. And when people really start making their own stuff, which is why like the best thing to do right now currently is to try to make your own company of just making stuff. If you can kind of do that and sell it locally, you're going to be able to make a ton of money. No, it's regulated. Can't get an axolotl as a pet in your state. Weirdly enough, for sure it is. I don't know why axolotls are kind of like regulated. I don't know if it's like an invasive species or something like that. They're freaking adorable. Oi! Oi! Nope. That's me forgetting to control first. Getting ahead of myself here. Damn it. There's something about that if it was released in the wild, it'd be very detrimental to our specific ecosystem. Yeah. So, invasive species. And get an axolotl in your estate. Nice. That is in like Ontario and stuff. Do it, they smile. They do smile. But no, I think when summer passes there, I think I'll be just commenting on like having pets for a bit. Because again, like, I love her to death. I've been taking care of her as best I can. But let me tell you, you know, it would be very hard to afford a new pet. Like for me to take care of myself. Pets pass or going on vacation. There you go. Because again, like Summer's like technically not specifically my cat. It's just, it got to a point where like, I mean, like I used to take care of her a lot too. Because like I would take care of my other two cats who adored the hell out of me. But like freaking, we had to take care of somebody else's pet for a bit, and like Summer would just not leave the basement. So like she's like, okay, I love you now. And plus, you know, I take care of her a lot too, right? I take care of her food and stuff. I always had taken care of the cat's food and stuff. Is that she was more of an outside cat, and she would stick more upstairs rather than the other two cats I had, who were more downstairs cats, because they were just way too skittish. But they absolutely loved me because I was a very relaxed guy. Keep having nightmares, your guinea pig passed. Yeah. No, I know the feeling. After when my other cat passed away there, you know, I was like, I had a lot of dreams about it too. Share the feeling. It sucks going through a passing of a pet. Unfortunately, like the saying goes, it just gets a little easier every single time, right? Paid almost $100 for the vet. Tell you she's sneezing because her hay has a lot of little bits. And she's shoving her whole face in a bowl. Nice. I had to pay the vet, I think it was like $150 for them to tell me my cat was just purely an asshole. Because there was a point where my previous cat, like, he used to just eat everything in sight. And then one day he just up and decided not to eat except for specific things. But like I thought he was just not eating at all. So I thought he was kind of like, you know, unfortunately going out of his way out the door. So like frickin' it took him to the vet and like he's just like checking out the cat, did like a lot of like, you know, blood tests and work on it. Turned out it was fine. He just got really picky about his food. He learned he likes specific things on specific days. He learned to be people. He learned that there are different foods, and like if he just waits for it, he'll get specifically what he wants. And it bugged the shit out of me because I didn't know exactly what he wanted, so I'd open up like a can of something, and he would walk away if he wasn't hungry for that specific flavor. Stop eating in late 2024 and pass a month later from stomach cancer. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No. When a dog stops eating, you know it's kind of unfortunately the thing. Unless you have a lab, which they'll just eat through friggin' anything to go through. And I can say that because mine did. No, summer's been super good. Been trying to take care of the hell out of her as much as I can. Love hot foods. As soon as it was a chip is spicy, would like away. I need to eat and need that right now. Wow. One of my previous cats, if I was eating pogos, he would absolutely try to destroy it out of my hands because he loved the pogo breading. He didn't care so much about the meat as much as the breading. Something about it just drove him nuts whenever I would have it. You know, sleeping bag? No, it's a pillow. I'm using it for my elbows because this is just a lot of stuff I'm doing here, right? This is comfortable. I should grab a sleeping bag. This is comfy work. I've got to end. Yeah, my mouse has been working really good, and now it's working even better because I have the thing protecting it, so crisis averted until I'm gonna need to replace it. But it's at the wear point, so like frickin' I think it's because it was constantly rubbing up against the wood of my computer desk. And eventually it kind of like started digging through the frickin' fabric, and I think it just started affecting the wires. I know eventually I'm gonna need to retire this this mouse, but for now I think it's good to go. Whoops. Got these ghost pepper chips and you love them. It was chowder like the show. Nice. The friggin' the one lab we had there, his name was Sigi. French name. Little guy. And he was it's kind of like calling, you know, a really, really big guy tiny. The same deal. Dude was just, if you can think about like a Great Dane, he was basically that with a little bit shorter legs. That's it. He was the biggest yellow lab I've ever seen in my life. Like, he's purebred too. And like, he was just a massive horse of a dog. And freaking, the funny thing is, like, he would eat just about anything in sight. Also the saying of, if, freaking, you know, was he raised in the barn? Which the answer was actually yes. He was raised in the farm. Ended up inheriting him when he was old, and he passed away when he was super old, especially, like, considering, the type of breed he was. Name a dog or a cat, Evie. It's got to be Fluffy. That's a thing. It has to be Fluffy. I have to put my foot down for that. It has to be a fluffy cat or dog. And especially with a bushy tail. Oh, Yellow Lab as a kid, he started to get a taste that only for the sheetrock of our walls could fulfill. Oh, freaking right. They are wild dogs, but they are some of the most entertaining dogs in the world. I mean, most dogs are super entertaining, but like, I don't know, it's something about freaking Yellow Labs that just they're just awesome dogs. Everybody in the neighborhood loved him. He would tackle you out of the way to be able to go find somebody to go pet him. The funny thing is, like, whenever you'd like eat, like, freaking it, like, especially around the time when we owned him too, like, it snowed a lot, and he would just like kind of walk over freaking our fence. But like every some time we'd like try to give him shit there, but like he would never. He never really left the area. He never really went super far. He was too much of a big suck. Now goes the Lego. Great! I'm down to 1,174,000 faces from 3.5 million faces. I have to delete so much Lego. And I still got more. So this thing can actually load an Ocarina of Time, possibly. So great. Also, even better news, my mouse is not broken. I mean, it is, but I figured out what went wrong with it. And I just made like a little protector thing for it now, and it works great. Because I've never really had a problem with the buttons until like one day, and then all the buttons had issues. Hiccup. No, Lego goes good. The model's built. The friggin' Legos are Legoing. So currently right now, I'm just looking through the lines and just trying to find all the writing and then just getting rid of it. I'm gonna go through all the studs later, because I know this is not gonna be enough. But hey, like it's a start. Damn it. I don't know if you've seen the finished Ganon model, actually. It's missing the cape and textures, and that's about it. Other than that, everything else went really good. Thing is that it's going to require a lot of work to try to get this thing up and going perfectly. Whoops. Okay, I missed the L. Damn it. Yeah, I really do need to try to find a better way of trying to keep the Lego writing to not spawn on the pieces, because oh my god, there's so much. I've already cleared out a lot, but there's still way more I need to deal with. And again, all the studs that you can see, I need to find out which ones I can get rid of and which ones I need to keep. So, okay, how much am I down by? Because I just did a lot of work. I'm probably gonna not go for like super long at doing this, because it's gonna be just repetitive over time. And I'm probably gonna end up playing like Mario Builder later. That's like a little break thing. Sheikah's a blue Ninja Go, because I don't know anything better. Honestly, no, that's a good idea. Alright, save. Tab. How much am I down by? I'm almost under 1 million. I'm at 1.09. Or 1.1, I guess. Jack Russell hit a burner on the stove and lit a hand towel on fire when it was wild. Oh my god. Dogs do be dogging. I see that Lego. I mean, that's the arm I didn't finish yet. I still have this entire arm to do. I still have the rest of the body to do. The legs are done. The tail is done. This entire arm is de-Legoed. I'm just trying to do the body because the body has like, well, the bulk of it, right? No one was quickly made. This was Zelda, Dalton Staria, and Shikamo will be on Google Drive now. Okay. Would not be faster to just start this one model over. So I don't know if I can actually export it without the Lego writing on it. I could do it in Bricklink. I just can't. When I save the model, it doesn't allow me to save it with or without. It only allows me to save, because on, okay, here, I'll show you right now. Let's delete that. There you go, and then save. So here. Because yes, it would save me a lot of work. Then all I have to do is just delete the studs, and that's no problem. Because if I hit the one in the back instead of the one in the front, you know what that means? Oh well, I can just grab the one in either the back or the front. With the Lego, I have to be a little bit more precise because it's a little bit more finicky. So if I were to pop you open. So here's the thing. Here is the Ganon model. Also trying to get the tail color right there because I have to get the see-through stuff. I might try to do something to make it, see if I can make these like glow in the thing. And then, yeah, there's a bunch of textures that's missing. So like these things are supposed to have textures. This is supposed to have textures. Same with the face. This is supposed to have texture. Same with this. Same with these two pieces on the side. It's missing the cape, but that's because the cape is not in Bricklink yet. There's supposed to be like 2 tires on these things, but I could add that on later. That's not an issue. It'll take a little bit of work, but that'll be fine. Also, I just left the tail straight. So here's the thing. If you look at the friggin' little button thing here, there's supposed to be a thing that says Lego. If I export, or if I just save the model, because I'm just keeping it as the same file that I loaded in as, so the .io, it just stays as just .io. So it is the same file I use as for Studio. And if I bring it into if I bring it into Blender, too many B words. If I bring it into Blender, then it will load it as what's supposed to be, which it will keep the Lego writing on the studs. As far as I know, there is really no way, unless if I do like other stuff like this, maybe like this. So I'm trying to see if there's like other freaking settings too, to see if I can export without stud. But I have to find out what this can load in as well. I have to write that down. Import. So I can only import like LDraw. So, okay, there's also something else too, but I don't have it. So it either needs to be MPD, LDR, DAT, or IO, which IO is the one I'm using. And you can't export it because it's basically just a save file for Bricklink, which is why it makes it so much easier, because I can just save it in Bricklink and just immediately grab it and put it into Blender, which the convenience of just being able to just do it that way does have the price of having everything with Lego on it, if it does have it. So if this does have like the MPD, I forget what it was, which I don't see. This Colada Pina object, which I can't just change it. You don't. MPD, I believe, is a LeoCAD thing. POV array, I can't change it. Unless some of these do have some. Export as Colada. which Colada does have the thing. The thing with Colada is that it's a not supported thing anymore for Blender because it's like very dated and it crashes a lot. So with how I'm doing right now in Blender, I never had a crash. I've never had a crash, except for when I'm trying to export it through trying to do stuff for retro. But if I'm bringing it to Blender and doing work on it, never crashes if I just do .io. So this would be better because it would include stud, not include stud. But as far as I know, I can't do Colada without it crashing constantly. Parts list, which I can do parts list, I guess, but that won't do the thing. And then there's also Sketchpad. Cool. I think that's about it. Preferences. Appearance. Origin indicator. Navel outline, edgy, yep. Render quality, shortcuts. Yeah, there's not really a thing I can do to set this up. There's no easy way, unless if I do Colada. But like I said, Colada is something that crashes. As I've had it crash on me before, and I don't think I can get Colada working right with the way I'm doing everything right now. I don't know. But if there is a way to get Colada working without crashing constantly, because even if it was like freaking, I think saving it also caused issues too. Something. I had a lot of problems with Colada, and so I just went with this as .io. Unfortunately, it does make me do a lot of work. There is also me being able to bring it into a separate program, but the problem is that like if the colors are wrong with the other program, which is an online thing, it doesn't translate the color right, which is an issue unless I do it by hand, which will also include more work. So one thing I would love to see is that if I was able to export it as .io, but export it without the studs as well if I want to bring it to something else. But I think that would be too much work, and I don't think frickin'... What a friggin' name. A bot name. Anyways. Yeah, no, they're like the only other way that would reduce the amount of work, crashes. So really, I'm just taking the convenience of being able to do things easily without having to do a whole bunch of different workarounds just to try to get one thing working or one thing to go. And honestly, this has been probably the only thing I've come with was with the Ganon model. Every other one doesn't take me that long to try to get rid of all the Lego stuff. Because this is like 400 pieces, right? And some of these pieces have more. Entertaining Gramp, I highly doubt that, yeah. I still need to go to the swords and clean that up. Actually, that's the other sword. I think the other side's fine. Oh, I miss you. Shit. Because, yeah, this is going to take me still another long while. No! Be like that. Over there and up there. I'm all for this tedious work. Like I said, I'm one for doing like precision stuff, and this is weirdly therapeutic for me, to be honest. I know it's probably boring for people. It is very therapeutic for me. It like scratches an itch. And I could say I could do it for hours. And the funny thing is I've already done it for hours, so I can't really complain. Or, you know, say anything else about it. Oh, forgot about that one. Oh, I forgot about an ender right there. Is it one more? Right there. Like I said, sometimes I miss like a little thing here and there. And unfortunately, like, you know, I'll have to fix it like later. Yeah, that one right there. And I know I'm not clearing out some of the bigger stuff because like the studs do also use up a lot of faces as well. I guess this is the show, you know, I'm willing to put myself through this. I still see like stuff down here. Like I'm just trying to scan to see if there's anything else I missed and stuff, and sure enough. Whoops. But I will say, I think this will be worth it in the end. The only thing I would want to try to see if I can do is somehow bring in a cape for him. But that I would need to try to learn how to do that myself. Unless there's somebody else who can do good blender work, but all I have to do is like a couple planes and then try to see if we can round it over for the cape. There is probably another way of doing it too, and I would need to try to see if I can find that. If I can grab like an image or whatever and then just like, excuse me, try to get it translated into like a 3D shape kind of deal. Because the thing is that like Bricklink is also owned by Lego now, so like I don't know if they really want to get like specifics down like that. Whoops, but sure. My goal is if I can get it down to like 900,000 for today, and then I'll go play a game after. Play some Mario Builder. And I'll just do this later on there. I'll try to finish it up. Because I still need to do that, then I need to start animating or lining up the bones for the animation to work. I think this one maybe spend a little bit more time on the animation as well as the coloring. Getting the coloring to be right, especially for the translucent pieces, that's going to be interesting because I don't think that's going to transfer properly. So I need to look into that. So that would be like, I want to get it to kind of shine a little bit better. Because like most of the pieces are going to be like a dull flat color. And I do like how it looks like in here, but the thing is I need to get it working for fast 3D, right? So I need to get something to work properly for the tail. And of course, there's also like the frickin' the textures and stuff, which there are ideas of what I could do for that. Possibly. Hatsune Miku and Doodle Bob crossover figure has been revealed apparently. Interesting. Yeah, because I think I still got a couple hours of this to go. Oh, and doing it with the pillow is so comfortable. Dang it. Banana. 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 Do. I thought I was gonna go to the airport. Oh. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. I wanna meow to my songs. Damn it. Oh, come on. Ew. Oops. No. Okay, I'm getting these pieces pretty well now. He says before I swing up. No, not the other one. There you go. So I found out that Glenn Fricker made a new kind of amp sim, like his own kind of like amp knob thing. And I know how he makes his guitar sound. It's something I do like. I haven't really tested it out recently yet. I do want to try replacing maybe my rhythm guitars with it and see how I like it. If anything, it's mostly just going to be the speaker I need to replace. But it should be like less work required to make it work good. Because everything else works great. The bass is great. My lead tone, I have it. Rhythm's just fighting with. I know, random topic of conversation. And I know I've been talking about friggin' music and stuff like that for a while now. And I haven't really brought anything back yet. It's not that I'm trying to get the perfect thing, it's just that I've still just been fighting with the one thing and it's just not sitting right in the music. Other than that. It's that I'm trying to find things that are like less work. It works great the moment I can use it kind of deal. And I have found that for everything except for my rhythm guitars right now. Because they sound too much like noise than it is like freaking guitar. But then again, it could be just how everything's just kind of like blending in. I'm almost actually done the body now. It's mostly just the right arm, the right arm left. I'm upside down. Then another 500 plus, yeah, basically. Yo, the real Ghostface, thank you for the follow. Hell yeah. How'd you go? Welcome to me just doing Lego Ganon de-legoing to put into Ocarina of Time eventually, hopefully. That'll probably be like a next weekend kind of thing to get on it. Can I links again if I sent you the CS case on stream with a key? Would you open one? I don't know. Alright, man. Doing alright, doing alright. I'm living the dream. I'm just de-legoing again, and I am enjoying it. I don't know how much other people are enjoying it, but like I am having fun doing this. Cause like again, like this is what I'm trying to do is just like bringing in Lego models in Ocarina of Time, and I got a lot of them done. It's just now I'm just trying to get I'm trying to get a boss in here, and like a real spawn mentioned getting Ganon, it would be the way to go. And plus, also since there's already existing Lego set of Ganon, is definitely a way to go. Because actually, yeah, here's the model I have for it right here. Boink. Unless they enjoy part of your idea, yeah. There you go. There's the Lego Ganon. And I'm just trying to take the Lego off because like it transfers with the Lego writing on the stud. So unfortunately, I just gotta do a lot of the busy work to try to work on it. I don't have the textures either, so like that's eventually something I need to work on, but that's later. That's fine. But yeah, I think soon enough there I might start just playing a game as well, because this is gonna be just a lot of time to be spending on this. I've already spent like probably at this point now almost 8 hours just on just de-legoing itself. Hey, how's it going, Rex? Into the so far, yeah, and that's not counting what I did off stream for the entire weekend, basically. I was just building and then de-legoing and then friggin' stuff like that. And for July 26th, hell yeah. I'm unsure what's going on July 26th. And lay down a lot, hoping to feel better soon. Oh, for sure. But you're not burnt out from the sun or anything. I know I was like that for pretty much Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Myself. July 26th. Because I know that there is supposed to be like a lot of games coming out pretty soon too. Okay, I know I need to start just deleting stuff because I got a lot of stuff going. My library has an event in the park called the Reptiles of Wonder. Okay. Reptiles of Wonder. Oi. No, you're clicking on the wrong thing. There you go. Don't frickin' stupid lines piss me off. There you go. I don't know, the first thing I think of is like, yep, snakes and much more. Okay, that's neat. At the park, that's interesting. Is it like a national park, or is it like an actual park? Which I guess, I don't know. I guess they're both kind of the same thing. This has a yellow anaconda. Oh yeah, those things are huge. They're cool. Oh yeah, it's going by much quicker now. I mean, it's easier whenever I can just take care of the ones that are like the freaking face of it. Intertown City Park. Okay. That's actually really rad that having like event stuff like that too. That's amazing actually. I guess I don't hear much about like stuff like that, but we do have like some events that are kind of happening. Stuff I won't be able to afford to go to, but I know it's definitely happening. I was like, King Cobra, ooh. So I guess it's gonna be like walk around, there'll be like booths and stuff. These are free events for sure. Honestly, it actually does sound pretty fun to go to. Basically, they're like setting up like a zoo kind of deal. With, I guess, like a bunch of enclosures, just like being able to walk around, just showing the animals and stuff. Which, honestly, again, that's actually really rad. Which reminds me, I know that, like, speaking of which, like, again, I don't know if they're still doing it this year. Either that, it's like the times I walk are kind of bad. But I know that previous years, especially including the year before I started streaming again, there used to be like a bunch of like free concerts that happened at this one park I walked by. I don't know if they're doing it this year. Nope, not walk around. You sit and they explain about the red pass. Oh, okay. So probably how like I have like the one park with like free concert where I guess you have like an atrium or something. And then they just kind of bring it out and show, which is actually still pretty cool. And they sit and explain about the reptiles. Okay. An aquarium nearby that's on the boardwalk. So cool. They have big sharks and penguins and stuff. That's rad. Now, it's always cool, like, looking at aquariums and stuff like that there. Like, I haven't really went to, like, an aquarium or a zoo or a petting zoo or something like that. Then again, if I want to just go find frickin' animals to pet, I could just go into the forest. Or actually just walk down the street. I could probably run to, like, a fox, a coyote, a deer, a wolf, depending on where I go to. Probably even lynx. Moose, although you don't want to mess around with that. Or a bear, which you also don't want to mess around with that. Ow, fish are cool. Same thing with freaking lizard enclosures. Actually, no, that's actually pretty cool. I don't know. It's fun staring at like frogs and stuff too. Reptiles are pretty rad. I don't really see them too much except for just like hearing like tree frogs, really. You bring a baby crocodile. Okay, that's really cool. And something else I don't really see, but then again, I also, live in Canada. Bobcats. Oh yeah, no, bobcats are rad. Although apparently cheetahs are also really close to actually being a normal house cat you can get. Actually, if you have a dog, then you can actually like basically have like a pretty domesticated frickin' cheetah. Because the cat needs its own support animal and the dog is the best one for it. The skinny mangled fox are in it down. Looks like he's on crack or something. Well, knowing certain animals, they'll find something. Just go have go up to a bobcat and pet it here. For sure. The Poconos are around your uncle. The bobcats and stray house cats are often seen together bonding. They're really close to together. Again, same thing with cheetahs. Cheetahs are also pretty close to just being regular cats. They meow, they purr. They're actually kind of skittish, like normal cats too. But yeah, you'll end up like eventually seeing like, you know, really weird pairing of their animals in like really wild places. Hey. Oh yeah, it's 9:32. Okay. I mean, again, I don't really have that much more work, but like I said, I don't want to just do Lego deletion all night. You know, I only really have like an hour left. I don't know. I might just chill. I'm having fun just shooting the shit. And really, again, I don't really have that much left. I might just stick to doing this, really. You know what? Final decision. I'm almost done. I'll just do this for today. I'm just gonna chill. All right. How much am I down by? Boink! 872,000. Okay, yeah, now we're getting somewhere. So again, I'm trying to find this number over here where my mouse is circling. I need to reduce that. I need to try to get that closer down to like 10 to 20 or between like 1 to 20,000. Really? Because that'll be the number that Ocarina of Time will be happy with. Any more than that and it starts freaking out a tiny bit. Mind you, I got planar decimate, and that's going to reduce a lot of the number as well. So I just need to just keep on deleting stuff until it goes down, and getting rid of the Lego is the first thing to do. Because, yeah, it's a lot. Whoops. I'm happy knowing that my mouse is actually working pretty all right now. Although, like, I put my finger in one spot of, like, where the circle or the middle click is, and it's not happy with it. I know that for sure, but that's because of where I put my finger. And yeah, I just need to kind of look around, just take like a look-see of everything. I think I'm just about done, except for like, oh, I forgot no. Yeah. O and an E and an L. Let's go. Whoops. I'm still unused to having it on my freaking mouse. Like I said, I used to use it all the time for music recording, and I stopped using it. I could use it as like my freaking stream deck as well. It's just using my mouse for that, which I never really thought about before. Up until like I started doing this, I thought about yesterday night, and I was like, huh, it could be useful. All right, that's all. Oh, and a part of it. That's what I mean. Get a Corsair harpoon, super cheap. I've used them for like. So I know that Q mentioned a Red Dragon impact or Red Dragon mouse with the side buttons, because I also have like the side buttons on. I have like the 12 side buttons with one click beside the left click, the 2 DPI switches, and like stuff like that. I'm looking for just being able to use a gaming mouse, because like having the extra buttons is really good. Having multiple buttons, because like I don't really need to use all 12. Basically, I just need to use 1 to 6 because it's on like my one row, my thumb, and that's all I really need, because I don't really need it for like freaking like WoW or anything. It's just good for what I need to use it for. I wish the buttons were a little bit bigger, which is why like having 6 buttons would be a little bit better. The mouse has been super good. The DPI buttons have been really nice as well. And here, I'll look at that Corsair harpoon. If I can friggin' spell. There you go. Harpoon. Funny enough, that's the same price as the Red Dragon Impact. But the Red Dragon does have the buttons on the side. So this one does have like the 2 buttons. And it does have a separate button for the middle click. I think I'm still gonna go for the other one eventually, because I will need to retire my mouse at some point. It's getting tired, at least with the wire. The buttons are still great. The buttons are in perfect condition. It's just that the wire is starting to get tired. Which I just put like a heat shrink tubing. I just cut it up and taped it. But yeah, there's Red Dragon Impact Demo 6, and there's also the Red Dragon, or Redragon, because it's only 1D. Excuse me. And there's one with 1 extra button and plus the DPI buttons. And the thing is, I do use the DPI buttons quite a bit for certain things. Right now, I don't. Sometimes I do. Oh my god, man. Gassy. Excuse me. I didn't miss anything else. I know the answer is yes, I just can't really see it. Although, I think I'm just kind of making fun of myself with that right now. Well, not really making fun of myself, just not confident. Yeah, okay, I don't see anything else. Okay, cool. Only for now. I'll probably start seeing when I start really destroying the studs. Because that's something else I'll start needing to do too, is just getting rid of all the studs. Right now, it's just the Lego stuff because it's just easier. Well, actually, it's harder, but technically it's going to be... It's a lot of faces for just these alone. Then these ones also have all these faces, and it just keeps them going around, right? But these also have like a bunch of faces in these little ends, so that's why it's a little bit nicer to try to get rid of these. And I still would need to fight with all the Legos anyways, so... There's more of these, so this is way more faces to get rid of first. But yeah, I know that eventually I'll need to afford myself a new mouse and even keyboard. Not that this keyboard's really giving me issues right now. I would like one with a backlight on it. Because of nighttime doing stuff. Because like whenever I finish stream, so I am definitely going to be continuing this for a tiny bit longer after stream. I turn off my lights and it makes it hard for me to look at my keyboard, even though I'm only just really using control right now. Control and delete, which I know I should probably set a delete key on my mouse too, which would probably help. But I don't really need it right now either. It's mostly just control shift, so I can actually set up like freaking things with my mouse. It's just a little bit easier just doing it that way. Whoops. It's just easier just not having to let go of my mouse and just use Control L for this. Although actually I could use this as delete because it takes me a second to swing over to that. I don't know. They'll figure it out eventually. But yeah, I know. Yeah, backlit keyboard. I need something with a much smaller bezel. Because I want something that fits a little bit better because this one's a little bit too big. Not as big as my other one, but the keys are a lot closer on the other one. Which is why I want it with like a smaller bezel, smaller space between like the keys here. That's basically just personal preference, and the backlight is definitely because of like how my keyboard setup is like. Unless I just add like a LED strip on my setup, but I feel like that would be just a pain in the ass. Although I could just get a strip cheap from frickin' Dollarama. I don't know. I use Dollarama for a lot of stuff. A lot of what they have is, you know, not really great, but their wireless mouse so far has been really good. And it was only like $4 something cents. I did pick up like a lot, like there is a bit of streaming stuff I've used that is basically just Dollarama specials. A lot of USB cables is actually Dollarama specials, except for like maybe 3 cables. That doesn't come specifically with like frickin' my whole setup and stuff. Like frickin' my interface. Which is something else I need to get. I need to get a bigger interface because the stuff I want to do, whether it's in regards of music or even just doing the gaming stuff with the guitar, because that is definitely going to get upgraded. I still need to build the pickup or just buy the pickup, but I think it's going to be cheaper for me to just build it. Like, again, like I do have ways of expanding my whole setup. It's just going to cost me. Some of the stuff I can definitely get just like selling stuff and then just buying new stuff or just buying it used. The biggest thing is that I don't think I need to really replace this. The thing I need is a ADAT expander. So I need an ADAT out or yeah, an ADAT out interface so I can connect my my existing interface into that, and then I can expand it by like 8 slots, which will be 16 because of stereo for me. And there are very cheap options like Behringer has the ADA 800. I could buy a bigger freaking Audion, but I know that won't come cheap. There's some older Firewire freaking interfaces that I've seen that I can use as well. So even though my computer can't use Firewire, I can still use the interface, and that should be a lot cheaper. But that we'll probably need to look for because I doubt I'll find that in my area. Though I could be wrong. But I'm thinking it's gonna be very cheap because Firewire is not really used anymore. It's either Thunderbolt or frickin' USB-C. Or USB-A, but you know. I know eventually that's gonna get frickin' phased out eventually because USB-C is just too good. And yeah, when I get that, then all I have to do is just connect it, and then I basically just already have it expanded. There's probably like a bit of setting up I need to do. But yeah, so it would either be through like even like a cheap mixer, like a cheap old mixer. That would work fine. Well, no, it wouldn't, because it wouldn't tell me about digital out. It would have to be an interface. Okay, yeah. I was thinking about like trying to see if I could build my own, but I think that's gonna be way too much work. Then again, I could try to just look at it and see if there's like an outboard that does ADAT, and then just connect like a bunch of freaking XLR ins. Or in my case, actually, it would be freaking jacks. I could actually. There's like 2 things I could do. I could have like maybe like an XLR switch where like, no, I could probably just buy like the XLR jacks that also have the high Z input. Or even then, I just need to line out. But then again, I would, well, I would have to just need to build like freaking preamps, and that actually would be not that hard. Actually, I do have the chips for it. Like I said, there's a bunch of stuff I could do. I just need to get down to it. So actually, are there 8-out boards? Yeah, 8-out expansion. Oh? Oh. That's the wrong kind of input. Ooh, that's still expensive though. Yeah, Behringer's still cheap. 215 bucks. That's Canadian. 8200. Yeah, I think just getting the Behringer 88-8200 audio interface would be the way to go. Because it's cheap, it has ADAT out, and I could just basically just connect it to wherever. And then just have a bunch of I don't have XLR. Okay, so, multi-channel DA converters. Integrate outboard gear using ADAT, which is still what I need, yeah. Anyway, yeah, no, no matter what, so far it seems like I have to like spend at least 200 bucks. Oh, they do have a line in the front. Okay. Is it switched? I don't know. I need to look into it. Whoops. Do have a lot of Lego already done. Wow. I see that. What I mean, sometimes I just miss crap. Wow, I'm surprised I actually reached it. Whoops. I double-clicked. And then the whole hexaphonic pickup, I know that's, yeah, I'm able to make it. That might be a cool thing to try to make like a video of too. I don't know. That might be me. But basically I just have to wrap individual coils, make like a board with it, dip it in freaking wax. So then I need to put like a pot in a pot and then just boil up like freaking wax to pop my own pickups. And then basically just make like an outboard that can do a bunch of wiring. And like, again, I can install it in my my Explorer, which would be cool. And I could kind of like use it as like a normal pickup. But the thing is, I would need to try to make it so that I can have like a system where like I can use like a normal pickup, or I could just put in 6 individual jacks, or like 3 that splits into 6, or 2 that splits into 6, or yeah, 2 sets of 3s, which would be even better. And then just do that for my frickin' stuff. Thing is, I would need to try to keep everything the right way around, so I have to like color code it. I don't know, there's a bunch of like little projects I have like planned and like little upgrades and stuff. It's just, am I gonna be able to get around doing everything right? My God, there's so much. What have I done to myself? But then again, I enjoy that stuff, right? I do it to myself because I enjoy it. That's the main thing. The cool thing is that like also with that whole pickup thing is that like if I wire it the right way, then like I can either incorporate it to my guitar sound too. So I can still have like a whole 3 pickup thing, but there will be some issues with it because it will be not the same kind of like hot wound pickups. I mean, I could make it super hot, but I have to do that for like every individual pickup. So the thing I would probably do is that like I do have like a set of like guitar pickups that I can like sacrifice. Well, probably not, because I would rather have like an Alnico pickup because there'd be, or a magnet, because that'd be a lot easier than a ceramic. I do have a bunch of little magnets though. I don't know. Well, I mean, okay, there's actually an easier way for trying to do it, which would involve either magnetizing some freaking screws and then just like making a bunch of screw holes into like Lego and then just wrapping the screws. Actually, I could just do it that way. I might be able to do something kind of easy. And the thing is, it should just be able to work. It's just I need to like I think gaussing magnetized freaking magnets is the opposite of degaussing freaking, or when magnets are degaussed, something like that. I don't know. I forget what the hell the word is. I do have like a very old pickup for an acoustic guitar, and I mean like a guitar from the 60s that a couple of magnets are like not as strong, so I need to like re-magnetize them. And I think that involves a battery and some electricity or like something. Which I can just take out the screws of the one pickup then and just add magnets to the bottom. And I do have like a bunch of like little neodymium cheapo magnets I could just use too. There's something I could do. And again, that would be me making my own pickups and stuff too. And that would be something really cool to try to do too. And then just like doing those as like my hexaphonic pickup. They would kind of stand a little bit differently from the other ones, but like it'd be interesting. Be very, very interesting. That one I would try to make it follow the Lego writing. I would need to try to find black. Oh, I don't know if I can get like painted frickin'. Oh, I think I can. I don't know. I need to figure something out. Basically, I need to watch videos. The funny thing is, I can make a little pickup winder out of Legos. Speaking of freaking Legos, I can use it for everything. And use it to make my own dinner. Alright. Let's see how much more I can get from deleting this. Boink. Boink. Okay, and then control save. So yeah, again, I'm just trying to... Oh my god, 728. Cool. We're getting there. And then just getting rid of studs, and then it's gonna clear up a bunch. So yeah, it might be a chance I might need to see to make my own pickup for guitar, and I will need to, especially for the Lego guitar, because I would have to make my own hexaphonic pickup to be able to make it work. Thing is that like I still don't really have the audio set up to use it correctly, which is a problem. But if I can make the pickup out of just stuff I have lying around, then it would be just $200 just to get the interface, 200 something bucks. But if I could buy it used, that'd be cheaper. FBMP as a 3D printed red, white, and blue colored Gibson Firebird guitar. Ooh, I need to look into that. Okay, give me a minute. I see those letters down there. That's not fully done. I wish there was like an easier way to kind of scrolling around looking at this other than just actually having to freaking go moving my friggin' cursor around. I'll delete you guys later. Yeah, so like frickin' I need to start planning some stuff. Because if I can make that pickup first and even just testing it out, if I can make like Here's the thing, I could actually use it. Oh, no, I won't be able to. Actually, yes, I can. I can. So I need to fix my blue guitar anyways. I can test it on that before I could try to making it work on this. And I do have the space of 5 in between. And I would need to try to make the Lego working with it. The writing on guitar. Okay, that. I am so in love with the frickin' Hyrule Warriors version of this song. So good. The frickin' Twilight Field, it's such a good frickin' version of it. Alright, there. I know I have the other Lego I need to take care of, or the other words. I'll find it again later. I should have just wanted to go grab that first before I started going doing more things, but whatever. Sorry if I just kind of go on inane ramblings. This is still like freaking talking points. And again, it's still like interesting. I don't know if anybody else find it interesting of like freaking me trying to plan out advancements for my freaking controls and stuff. Nope. I'm gonna reach it from here. Oh, because it's a hole and it's smaller, that's why. All right, I got it. There you go. Also, G. Bailey is finally playing through freaking Dragon Quest 8, and I'm happy about that. Well, he's been doing it on live stream, but he's going to be making videos on it. Okay, Control S, FBMP, because like 3D printing guitars is actually not that bad of a thing to do. NP, Firebird. Guitar. Really printed. Oh, Facebook Marketplace. Oh, okay, yeah. No, that's really neat. Holy shit. So Lee's just wondering if people would be interested in the models. Let me know what you think. Somebody else, I said that the person who made it put it on freaking Reddit. Actually, it's really neat looking. 1 year ago. More so than there. 3D printed Strats or Talias are made. Oh, it's really neat. Look at guitars and tinker with it. And try to get it sound as good, and if not normal better, I would 100% subscribe. That's actually really neat. Actually, super neat. I don't know if the center part's also 3D printed or not. But that is actually really nice looking though. I love it. Took me a moment to find it. I found it. Because it kept on giving me freaking Pontiac Firebirds. I'm like, okay. I love me some Pontiac Firebirds, not what we're looking at. The entire thing is 3D printed. I would doubt the neck would be. I think the neck would probably be still wood. Mine's the screws, yeah, and probably the pickups. Although apparently I know you can still make like the bobbins and stuff. Not the bobbin. It's the bobbin holder or the bobbins themselves. It's metal, I think. Hopefully wood. I think the neck and the headstocks are wood. I think they're just probably just like parts guitar stuff, and then the body me fully thing. Because you could just put like reinforcement carbon fiber pieces in there and you're going to be good to go. Because here's the thing. I know plastic, even though it's solid, either you make it completely solid, which I believe would be way too much use of carbon fiber. 3D printing, or frickin' you're going to just put strengthening in it, which is going to be the easier way to go. It's honestly the better way of going. Alright. You know what's funny? I still haven't found the 4 yet. Because I should be able to find a number 4. If that's gone and the freaking Lego isn't, I'll be actually kind of sad. Because it should be in the elbow. And I've already done the one elbow and I didn't find it. But yeah, your boy might be making his own guitar pickup. Specifically for Lego, specifically hexaphonic. Now that I can actually say it and understand and use it properly. In a sentence. How many vowels? 7. I don't know. Stop freaking going over there. Stop. Give me the wrong thing. Because then I would just need to use MIDI Guitar 3 Hex. And because I'll be able to set up every single pickup individually, or even there's like another way for me to set up too, and I think it'll work out just fine. I might need to make like 2 sets because I want to test it on the regular guitar as well, because I'll be able to stick it on. And I do have cheap guitars I could do with that too. Realistically, I want to have like a breakout board with it as well, or like, you know, like a board to put everything on. Okay, is that it for the shoulder, elbow area? Yeah. Still need to find that stupid 4. Because I do not see it. I see the freaking circly bit. It should be like 2 4s. Yeah, there's a 4 right there. It's not so bad then. Okay, I might be able to just leave the 4 then. Boink! And, boink, period. I almost done de-legoing. But yeah, tomorrow will definitely be still Mario Builder though. Again, I don't know, I don't mind having like chill days like this. Again, I don't know if it like really is like, you know, technically detrimental to streaming if you were to just do this like gaming and then just having like stuff like this. But then again, like I said, this is just Sunday stuff, even though I did it yesterday too, but that's because things just didn't work. I didn't spend any time on trying to make it work either. As I guess I probably should. Not that it's really important at this point now. The mod or the track mods. Don't get why it's only 1 and I can't do any other ones. Especially because you should be able to do like a whole series of tracks. I really don't know if MIDI Guitar 3 Hex is a free upgrade with, because I have MIDI Guitar 2. I wish, I think it might be still in beta. There's a problem, but I can still try to make everything work with, like, just having a bunch of individual frickin' things, but I think it's gonna be bad on my computer. I don't know, I have things I need to figure out. But then again, the first thing I need to do is just build a pickup. So the thing I would need to do is, because since I don't have like a Lego Mindstorm stuff, I would need to try to make like some other way of counting. So basically I need to work with like gear reduction. So I can actually have like a counter that way. Do like math. So I can get like my thousands of winding on my bobbin. Yeah, the bobbin is a frickin' magnet. Okay. And count it for every single one of them, but then I need to find a way of sticking it down and then just frickin' stuff. Great explanation. No, so I can actually do the work efficiently there. I need to be able to count it properly and then just make it. Once I'm done with the friggin' Ganon, I'm gonna start working on that. But then I have like so much other stuff to work on. I think I need to make a priority list. I need to start working on other stuff as well. This is still something I need to get done. The pickup is still important for gaming, but like frickin' and music. But like I need to get so much stuff done. Basically, like the plan is like almost like a single coil / like P90 kind of deal I need to make. Stop. I see the L. Give me the L. There you go. You'll give me an egg. Quit it. Damn it. Do it that way. You'll see though, I'll have like the greatest setup ever. And it will still have the one issue I have, which is just latency. But then again, like that is still fine. 5 milliseconds of latency is still perfectly fine for gaming. But my accuracy for notes will be through the roof. It's just I don't know how much my computer will be able to deal with the workload. I think it'll be fine. The thing is, I need to process 6 pickups at a time. Thing is I can also try to make it so that I can do like two strings at a time. For now. And then just make it work off of that. But then again, like I still need to do things to make everything work. Oh my god. I gotta keep on telling myself this is gonna be worth it at the end. My expectations low, my excitement level's high. I kinda am running off that. Expectations lower than anybody's laying down 6 feet under. Damn it. Double damn it. Boy. This honestly sounds like an old country kind of song, surprisingly. Can I go and see that one right there? I think when the G's have a thing, yeah, right there. Okay. No. There we go. And... oh my god, I actually got it. You as well! Also have a missing piece. What about you? No, you're good. You're good. Alright, it's that one. Alright, and then delete faces. We'll save. Alright, how many faces am I at now? 5,700 for that. 574,000. Sorry, 544. Wow, that's almost a very pleasing looking number, at least to me. How much do I play now? It 1,407. Yeah, 147,000. Sorry, keep on saying it wrong. That's still a lot of faces, so I need to go down with the getting rid of a lot of studs. That's just fine. I kind of figured that way. Excuse me. Oh, like I said, I ate a lot. So, with making my setup work, if I can find like an ADA out card, one that can kind of like solder together stuff, then what I would do is just try to solder in like some, you know, in out or out in ports, line in more than likely, and then just kind of make that work. The thing is, I would need to make a lot of preamps for it to make it instrument in, which I am all for. Or just go get the Behringer thing, because that'll be cheaper. Or not cheaper, but it'll be cheap. And I don't really care about... Well, I do care somewhat about the sound. I'm caring about the the latency. Yeah, if it's bad, I can't use it. Fuck, I didn't even think about that. Oh, yeah, I might need to look into that now. Because I know Focusrite... well, it's ADAT too, so it's going to be reliant on my freaking audience. I think I need to do some looking around. Like I said, it's not like I'll be able to afford anything yet anyways, but I can just at least just like shop around for what I need, or if I could just find parts, then I'll find a way to get it and just build it. Just like everything else. If it doesn't exist, just frickin' make it. It does exist in my case, but I don't know how good it'll be, so, or how cheap. So in other words, possibly make it. Is that it? Is that the last one? I think it is. Wow, I actually got rid of all the Lego. Writing. Damn near. If not, I did. I think it did. All right, time for more busy work. Alright, so if I collapse it back, if I save, tab, I'm at 556,000. Okay, so that's how much I have to work with. Oh, my wrist. So if I can reduce this to about 100,000 vertices, which again, I have like 4 of these friggin' balls to worry about. Actually 5. Actually no, like a lot more than that. So no matter what, I'll be very, very tight on frickin' how many I can delete. And again, I need to be careful of like what I'm deleting here too. Point. Alright, I see that over there too. Whoops! Oh, where'd it go? Congratulations, I screwed it up. Right there. Well, I've effectively made myself dizzy. Oh, I got it. There you go. A lot of these I can just kind of get rid of. Save. 484. Okay. So if I could try to just get rid of the ones in the middle, No. What do you mean? Ah, I can't read that. Freaking stupid. Damn it. I already do that. I don't think so. Survey says no. Alright, so I didn't exactly screw up. Okay, there's another one. I can't get rid of any in the tail. Yeah, like those balls are going to be a lot of faces, unfortunately. There's a lot of faces in those balls. Okay, a lot of the side ones that can be deleted. No. I don't really care about the big one. No! Sure. Is that important? No, it's not. Oh, way to do it would be this. Boink! Can't tell. Okay. Okay, that one right there. That is just the one from the bottom there. That is unviewable. Yep. Rub it out, rub it out, rub it out, rub it out. Oh, that got rid of like 8,000. I'm just playing our bring it down to 141,000. Alright, so I got a lot of clearing up still. And that's if this doesn't look that bad. Because if I have to make it more, it's going to be problematic. Thing is that, like, I know I still need to get rid of it. But if there's some that are sticking out, I can't get rid of it. And the tail is one thing I can't do that to. Is that, like, it is still doing pretty okay. It's just I need to do still a little bit more work. Like I said, I need to be careful what I delete too. But a lot of like the center stuff I can at least just clear out. Oi. No! Because I need to get rid of like stuff like that, because you'll see it. But I need to be careful like how far back it goes, because if it shows, then it'll look terrible. Like that one down there. Okay. Okay, I can't go super low. The last two I can't do. The one in front I can, the one in back I can't. This is why, again, studs would be the way to go. I need like a shortcut for these. Not visible, not visible, not visible. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is gonna be like the busy work. That's gonna take a little bit longer. Easier to grab, longer because I need to look at it. Yeah, I can just do it this way. There you go. Whoops. Wait, that's inside? Yeah, that's inside. Okay. Clockwork Revolution is going to feature an overly annoying companion, thankfully. Of Inzile Entertainment founder and Fallout veteran Brian Fargo confirming as much. And I probably know, especially from like years of gaming making knowledge. I'm gonna get any hey listens. Nope. There you go. Yeah, so I need to get rid of a lot of studs. But like I said, I need to pay attention to what studs I'm getting rid of too, because it can't be like at the front. I can't see them. And also I need to be careful exactly like what piece I need to get rid of as well. Alright, so far it's actually not too bad. I can't get rid of these two studs. I can't get rid of these studs. Mention Navi and Metroid Prime 4, Miles McKenzie, yeah. Oh, there'd be a ton. Fees is also another one to note. Not really a good, easy way of looking at this. That's one other. Midna to an extent, yeah. Midna's not too bad. But yeah, Fee or Phi, depending on what you want to say, is definitely definitely a lot more obtrusive. Navi sucked mostly because she also took up one important button. Annoying her intro to Castle. Okay, yeah, at the start of the game, she was definitely annoying. After that, she wasn't so bad as much. At least to me. No. No! I'll grab that one. There you go. Dang it. Yeah, because I need to do like a bunch of stuff like this. Is that the front one? Yeah, see, I accidentally grabbed the one right in the front. Ugh. So I might need to just work down up again. So again, the one that's in the boots I can get rid of. I think I already did that. Yeah, I did. I do it for both? I did. All right, in the shins, is there anyone that is protruding that I need to worry about? Surprisingly, no. Except for that in the back. So surprisingly, yes. I like Midna for that part. Great character. Navi was a fairy and not much Nintendo could do with her. Piano, yeah. Fee, they tried to make her like very handholdy, and it just kind of soured. Yeah, you're hit. Oops. Whoops. Alright, nothing important selected. Nope. Good. Oh yeah. Because I'll grab some of the center things. Anything important selected? Nope. Right behind the legs. So you can't really see that. I think I'm okay with that. But like these two, yes, that I'm kind of wanting to keep. It's the ones where you can kind of like just see it that like you have to go like right in a stupid angle. I think I'm just gonna be fine with that because again, I need to save base. I think those ones I'm more or less okay with. Oh my god, man. Yeah, I need to do a lot of work on this. There's definitely still like a lot of character stuff that like, you know, I don't know how they're going to be doing things in the future. I feel like they're just trying to make things way too friendly to gamers, I guess, and new gamers. The thing is, like, overly doing it, in my opinion, as well. But I don't know, man. Hey, just give me the frickin' one I want here. Oi! Please. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I need to do like a lot of that. Damn it. Stop. Give me that. Give me that. No. There you go. Yeah, like I said, it's gonna be a lot of just busy work. It's gonna be all the pieces you can't. Frickin' hell, damn it. When the hell did I delete that? Uh oh. Worst things comes to worst, I would just need to bring in a new piece. Oh no, when did I do that? Oh, I can't undo far enough. Oh, damn it. Okay, well, I'm gonna need to delete that piece and put in a new one. That sucks. So, thing is, I would be able to find this piece, grab that number, and just replace it. Okay, I need to be careful. Like I said, it's gonna be just busy work. I don't know. Can you notice? He's got one innie, one outie. How about that? Like I said, the tail needs to be careful. How long? Just recently, and I can't go back far enough. So yeah, I just kind of screwed myself. Like I said, I could find this piece and just re-replace it. That part's not that hard. Because I could just find the piece, find the XY coordinates, and then just replace it. That part I'm not too worried about. It's just kind of a big whoops by accidentally doing that. Loading save doesn't fix it. No, it's too recent. Yeah, I don't know when I actually did it, but she's screwed. There we go. No autosave history. There's undo history. Let's just go all the way back to this one. Up to delete. Oh. Nope. Only has 12. Yeah. Like I said, I can just replace it. That's not that hard. Yeah, so it goes back to when I switched into edit mode. Yeah. Like I said, I can just replace it. That's not too bad. Like I said, I do need to bring in 2 pieces for the anklets, and then I need to put in now one of these, which is, again, it's more busy work. But if I find that piece, so basically what I need to do is I need to go into search and basically just find that piece, which there are a couple. There are the ones in the horn. Please work. Is it frozen? You're frozen. You crashed? Are you good? There you go. Now you're working. Weird. So I really need to be careful of like what I'm deleting here. Copy and paste that piece from nearest to one to save a lot of time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I can basically just go into object data, go into here. It's all together. Oh, I can just bring in a new one and just copy and paste it. If I can find out what the coordinates is, I can find the height, or even just hide this one. Bring it in. If I could bring it to center, then basically I can find out where it is. Delete that piece. Delete the entire model except for the one piece, and then just bring it over, and then just Control J. That's it. Nice and easy. Even easier, actually. Hey, actually, that's even better. But I still need to delete the Lego off it, which I guess is more work. Oh, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so I'd be able to find like the location stuff just over here. Right there. And then just make the height of it. So, or even then, I don't even need to. I just need to find out what or just like basically just delete the existing one off a new model if it doesn't crash, and then just slide it into place, and then just Control J. Which I'm happy I didn't move anything yet. That's kind of the plan. But I'm still kind of mad it's still like 515. So there's going to be a lot of work still I need to do. How is it looking with planar on anyways? Planar? Oh yeah, I'm on thing. Boop. How terrible are you looking? Not bad. What do you mean the white ones are in there? Ah! Okay, some of the pieces kind of doubled. So these pieces I think doubled in there. Either that or the color is just very screwed. But sometimes, because for some super reason, the pieces get doubled up because when I was putting it down. So are they white? There shouldn't be that many white. Boink, boink, go here. Tabulate. No. This is how it's rendering. And select. No, there's only just a couple that's like in here and in here. Yeah. Okay, this is how it just looked. Okay, so, okay, so you're right now looking pretty good at 9. But if I bring you down to maybe a 10-degree angle limit, how will you look? I think that's starting to break it apart. Maybe it's breaking apart because I'm changing angle limit. I don't know. Flaps? Planar. Maybe the whole color thing will fix it. But I think it's starting to collapse. Yeah, I think the model's starting to collapse. Yeah, I think 9's the limit. That's just the lighting, I guess, then. But it is kind of affecting both. Okay. Yeah, I think 9's going to be the limit. I wish the tail would actually kind of show the proper colors better. That, I need to figure out what to do, because they're supposed to be like see-through. They're reflective. They do look still pretty good, but they're not actually see-through. They just look metallic. This is a problem. Because this is supposed to be see-through. These are supposed to be see-through. And I got 133,000 faces. So I gotta delete more studs, way more studs. The thing is, I need to be careful. I need to be even more careful. If I can bring this down from 515 to maybe about, because I'm almost a fifth. So if I could bring this down to about 100,000, I think that'd be okay. I think it would still work if it was still 20-ish K. But I know I can only go so much before it would really start breaking itself apart. What if I try to reduce the ratio to like 0.4? Okay, still fine. Okay, if I go to 0.2. That looked like it shrunk. I don't know, 50,000. It looks really good still. You can really start telling the angles here. Okay, if I go to 0.1. We're getting closer. Yeah, I could start telling a lot of things are starting to deform here. But it's not breaking apart. Okay, I could bring it down to about 77,000. It's starting to look a little ugly, but I think it'll work. What about these? Yeah, they look a little funny. Okay. This might be the number I might need to work with here. Things look a little bit rounded and silly, but I think you still get the gist of it. And unfortunately, I do still need to add like more freaking face counts onto this, but it will work. It will work okay. It'll look a little janky, but I think for the most part, everything's gonna be fine. Oh, and I don't have the cape either, which also will affect everything too. Okay, so I think somehow collapsing it to 0.1 is the way to go. Which I might be able to do the same with the other models. Maybe they might be able to work okay too, but I know last time they just did not look fine. But that's with viewport shading. How about if I just do this? Oh. Looks a bit rough, but I think it's gonna work out fine. I think it has to be something like this. Because if not, then I'm just gonna be just freaking suffering. You can really tell a difference, but I think it's gonna be fine. Okay, so basically right now, if I can somehow use this, my face count is 77,000. Which I was able to get the Tektite to low with that amount. I had 71,000 and I know it worked. It was struggling, but it worked. So I had to do a lot more work. You can tell some ugly business with this, but I think it's gonna need to be something like that. I need to try to figure something out, but I think I need to somehow do this. What if I triangulate? What about that? 94,000. Didn't really do much of a difference. Yeah, the balls are a little bit more squarer. I think I'm getting closer to what I need. Like I said, I do need to do more work, and more work shall be done. I just need to continue. I just need to pop the tail out, but no, I don't think it'll be fine. Oh yeah, it's fine. So there you go. There's Ganon at least. At least you can see him like all shaded and stuff. And let me just center him. There you go. So it is actually coming out okay. It's coming out okay. It's built. It has small issues. Very small. Part of it's my fault, especially the freaking one piece there. I need to fix that up. Whoops. Man, if I would split this up by steps, it would be a little bit better, but whatever. It's turning out pretty damn good, so it's just require a lot more work to try to make sure that everything's like honky-dory. I just gotta get rid of a lot more circles. I have a lot of circles to delete. Cause I gotta go from frickin' still like 500,000 to like way less. Cause if I can bring this down to like 300K, I think that would be about like 40-ish. Or at least like 45-ish. So my goal is if I can get as close to 200,000 faces, then I think once I start decimating it to the number I need to be, I think it's gonna be fine. I think it's gonna work. 20,000, I think is gonna be okay. It's gonna have to be okay. It's gonna have to be. I gotta work with what I gotta work here. And like I said, I'm still missing a cape, and the moment the cape comes in, then that's gonna be another thing I gotta fix up, right? Ugh, that's gonna be a lot of stuff. I don't know how I'm gonna do this because there's the way I've been doing it. There's the original way, which is basically just keeping the model and making the other model fit this one and then parenting it. Or there's the other way, which is bringing in the other model and then making my model fit that and then parenting it. And then just making it work that way. So far, the way it looks really good. Minus some ugly business with the collapse. Yeah, it looks kind of ugly. You can kind of see through it if I make it go to like 1.5 here. Or 0.15. Yeah, it fixes some issues. Oh wow, that brought up the number back up to 115,000K. And how much was it if I did planar? 133, and it looks better. I need to somehow reduce the number back down to 200 from 500,000. Because this looks good, and it's really close to the number I need it to be. Nine degree is the best looking degree. But I still have way too many faces, and that's because of internal faces. Like the face is inside the circle bit here, but I can't delete that or else it'll look funny. This is why transparent pieces is gonna be impossible to change that. This is why if I accidentally delete this one, that's gonna be an issue. So that's gonna be two pieces. I don't think it did. No, I didn't. Okay. So yeah, some pieces I need to really be careful. I think this one I'm also going to somehow work top down or bottom up or something like that. I need to go through and I still need to delete so much. Because I need to go back up to 515, or I need to go down to 3K. 200,000 is the best I could do probably. So I think that's what I need to do. I'm going to finish up for tonight. I think that's going to be it for tonight. Oh, sorry if I just kind of did all this today. I know I kept on jumping around with like, you know, wanting to play games and stuff like that there, but I want to try to see how much I could do with like gang with all the Lego. And like I said, there's going to be a ton of work with this to do, so I'm trying to get this done. See you tomorrow. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be playing some Mario Builder again. And then I think I might do Sunday, Monday. It's just different than game day. And then Bubsy will start Tuesday. I think that's going to be the plan. With the whole like freaking guitar setup thing, I'm gonna try figuring out something for that. I'm going to have to make a pickup for sure, but I need to figure out how to connect it to my computer. So part of it's going to be just figuring out what I need to be able to do that. It's going to probably be like a freaking a Hawk Shop special, maybe a thrift store. If they have like an ADAT out friggin' thing, because I could be able to use with this. It's gonna have to be an interface with how everything connects, I think. I need to figure out something. It needs to be able to be ADAT out. I can pick every single digital input. Update your streaming. Okay, I will. Thank you. I'll go grab it right now. Grab it before I leave. There you go. Download. Perfect. All right, I got it. And I'll be able to frickin'... What's down right now? Man, that's a lot. 334 megabytes. That's mega delicious. Alrighty. All right, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Mario Builder. And then Bubsy on Tuesday. God, this cable keeps on getting freaking caught. All right, take care, guys. I'm happy with my mouse works. I don't need to complain about that anymore. I figured out what the issue was. If it has an issue more than that, then I think it's going to be really dead after that, but I don't think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be fine. Alrighty. Take care. Have a good night. I'm going to finish some stuff and also take care of the stream stuff. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.